Hello everyone, welcome to our official YouTube channel OCS Kolkata. Myself Shananda, and today we are having with us one of our student Ananya Roy Choudhury. Just recently she has appeared for IELTS examination and she really scored well in that. So today we are going to get some experience from her. She will share her own experience, so that will be quite beneficial for all of you. But before starting that, I want to request all of you to subscribe our YouTube channel. Please motivate us so we can share more and more videos to you, so that will be quite beneficial for all of the students who are planning for their overseas education and their IELTS preparations also. So let's start. Okay Ananya, tell me something about yourself.
Alright, I'm Ananya Roy Choudhury. I'm from Calcutta and I have recently completed my graduation from NSIHM. And basically after completing my graduation, I graduated on the month of July when the world was on the pandemic. So I started working from home with some firms, and later I realized that I want to do something else with my life basically. So then Mr. Shuja Choudhury from OCS Kolkata and the entire team of OCS Kolkata came into my help to guide me through all the process of education abroad. And from there I got to know about the courses, how I can go to my dream country. I'm going to Australia, and that's exactly how everything happened, from my IELTS to where I am here, because all of the procedures and the documentation has been done online, because we were on the pandemic, as I told you. So yeah, I think that was one thing I would like to share, the experience, how it felt being at home and all of the things are going on, and as my admission is also done. So I think that was the one thing which I'll always remember.
She did extremely good in her IELTS exam. She is having a very good band in IELTS. So Ananya, just share your experience about your IELTS preparation, as you have done the entire classes online with us.
Exactly.
So how was the experience?
The experience, I would say, in the initial days, for like 1-2 weeks, I was very nervous, and I didn't really have any idea that even I didn't know the full form of IELTS. I had to Google that and know what that is exactly. And then when I started the class with Shananda ma'am, there was a lot of people here, Sahil sir, everyone guided me so beautifully. I would say it was beautiful to at least, because online education in our society is not something we were very much accustomed with. We always used to go for classes, for tuitions and schools, basically colleges and everything. But then this procedure was done completely online, and I'm really very thankful that I have saved a lot of time, because I was at home and I didn't have to step out every time for classes, and for any help, any guidance, they were just a call away. I used to call ma'am even any hour of the day and tell her, ma'am, I'm having problem with this, tell me what to do and all of that. So I think that was another experience which I have been through regarding my IELTS.
Okay. So Ananya, actually, when we are having your classes, one thing I'm very confident about, that's your writing. So and you done really well in your IELTS exam. So please share some tips or tricks for the students who are now planning for having their IELTS exam.
Yeah, right. The thing I would say, ma'am also would remember that I used to write more than what was required. Like I used to go away with my word limit. I didn't know where to stop, because like it was something, the topics were really very much, I would say, logical, and it's related to life somewhere. Because the first part is the graph making. Actually, for the writing, you have 2 parts. So the first part was something related to the graphs or pie charts or bar graphs and all of that. And the second was for essays. So that was my favorite part, I would say, because essay writing is something I'm very much accustomed with from my childhood. And it was easier. But then one tips I would like to give you, that is just know your words. The first part is not that much tough. It's very easy. But for the second, where you have a time limit of 40 minutes, I think it's very important to know your words and to know what you're exactly going to write. Because if you write once and then you have to erase the entire passage and write again because your thoughts just got changed. So I think that is very time consuming and you will lose the time. So I think that is one thing you need to keep in your mind.
Exactly. Yeah. So as like the other students that we generally suggest them to save some time from the infographic section in the SEM now.
Exactly, yeah. I had 20 minutes for that, but then I did not used my 20 minutes on that. Rather, I saved at least 7 to 8 minutes from there, and I paraphrased my second passage. I have made some keywords to know what I'm exactly writing, from where I will link what. So I think that is very important. Just don't follow blindly whatever the the passage tells you that you have to spend 20 minutes on that. If your passage is getting complete before 20 minutes, then why not? I think that is how you can save your time for IELTS.
Okay, then coming to the next part, that is the listening.
Yeah.
Most of the students are saying that they are having some issues with the communication or issues with the pronunciation. So is there anything like you have faced already for that?
Absolutely. Like now I'm blabbering, like it's no big deal. But then on my initial days, even I faced such problems. I was not very much used to about my words, because in IELTS you have to keep many things on mind, that you cannot repeat the sentences, you cannot use the same words again and again. You have to use some prepositions and a lot of synonyms for certain words. So I think that was one thing that had obviously be on my back of the mind, that no, I cannot use the same words. And for the speaking part, I would say just be confident, and for the practice, just stand in front of the mirror and just go and talk. Whatever be the topic, just go on talking. Don't stop anywhere, because that is one thing the teachers, because it gets recorded.
Exactly.
So afterwards, when they would hear, if they listen to you to stop and you are you're hesitating for saying something, that is how you can lose your band scores. So I think that is one thing. Just go on speaking. Just know your words again. Know what you're going to say. I think that is another thing.
So what is your experience with the examiner while you were having your
that was beautiful. Like again, I was obviously conscious, like whenever you go for any examination in your life, you obviously get, like we students really get very much nervous how things are going to be and what we are going to face on the examination hall, right? I was nervous that how do I start, what is she going to ask me. Obviously I knew the basic of the questions, that they ask you your name, they want to say your passport, and also about your hometown and everything. But the questions that would follow, I had no idea, and she literally asked me about my hairstyle. Like she was like, okay Amina, let's talk about your hairstyle. I was like, okay, that's good, and that was something, because I love my hair. So that was one thing, like that the moment she came up with that question, I felt very comfortable. I would say I really felt very comfortable that this question was completely out of the blue, and while answering that questions, I was just talking to her as like I know her from a really long time, and it was like that. So you don't have to be nervous at all that how your examiner is going to be, because these people are really good at what they do.
Exactly. So what's about the listening? Actually mainly the third or fourth part mainly, there are multiple voices you can have. So what's about that experience?
Yeah, so when I started my IELTS preparation, the first part I was doing repeatedly was the listening part, because there you have to hear a person speaking and not in your accent, in British accent. So that was something I was not very, obviously if you're not preparing for IELTS, you will never be accustomed with that. So that one was one thing I cracked easily, because I practiced a lot of sets. Ma'am knows that how I used to just every hour I'm giving one exams, and I'm like, ma'am, please check my answers if that's right or wrong, where am I going wrong. I made spelling mistakes as well, and spelling mistakes are one, like silly mistakes also I have made. But also for that I would say constant practice, because without practice you have no such tips and tricks like, okay, yeah, I can do that so easily. It's not easy. IELTS is also not easy, and it's also not very hard. I would say it's moderate. Like, it depends on you how much you practice. And for the fourth part, I would say, again, the practice thing obviously comes, and you have to be very particular like what you are hearing, because they literally don't give any gaps in between. They just go on speaking the entire passage, and you have to write 10 answers. That is the toughest part. The fourth part is the toughest, but also I think with constant practice it's easier, because when I was giving my exams, I felt that was the easiest part, the listening part.
Actually, it seems easiest for her because I have to say she is one of the most hardworking student in our classes. So obviously she got that band just because of this practice level. So that is the only thing you can do to get a good band. That is just to practice continuously.
Yeah, like I practice a lot. Like I took maybe for a month.
Exactly.
Yeah, I took entire month to practice all of the sets and prepare for my IELTS.
And for the entire day, I think
Yeah.
so.
I had no other plans because we were on the pandemic as usual. So I got the entire time, and I didn't have to step out anywhere for the classes because that was done completely by you guys online. So that was another.
And I remember that even at 11 p.m. at night, she is asking me about, ma'am, I'm getting nervous, please just suggest me what to do. I mean, the way she just practiced everything, that's why she got that reward.
Thank you so much.
So Ananya, will you recommend OCS to rest of the students?
Absolutely. Like anywhere, wherever my friends are situated, I'm very sure my friends are going to see this video as well. If you're saying any of my friends, you may be from my school, from my kindergarten school, anywhere. If you're planning for higher education, just this is the right place for you, because I'm coming to this office for the first time to record this video. Like I never came to this office, and for my entire documentation, everything has been done online through. I have scanned several documents. I have just emailed them. Nothing has been done by visiting here personally. So for anything, everything, it can be minor to minor things. I would suggest just come here. Mr. Shuja Chaudhary is here for you anytime, and the entire OCS team. So just come here and tell whatever your plans are. Even first I was going to appear for, I think, Masters of Communication, and then later when my mail was already draft and was about to hit the university, then I have changed my course because I wanted to pursue something related to business, and obviously for that also sir helped a lot. So I would say for anything, like if you're not Australia, anywhere in the country you're planning to go, just do the needful and contact OCS Kolkata. Yeah.
So I will only request all of the students, if you're having any queries, anything you want to ask, please contact with us. And again, I will request all of you, please subscribe our channel, and that will be really motivating for us. We can share more and more videos, so it will be beneficial for you also. So before ending this video, I want to request Ananya, please say something about your experience and about anything you want to say to the students.
Yeah, to the students, I would say, just if you are planning to go abroad, first come to OCS Kolkata, and then they will guide you entirely through the admission process, where you want to go, how you want to go, when exactly are you planning to go. And I would say, if you're like, you can go literally like at whatever age you want, because I have completed my graduation from here, and I'm really hoping that I have not done that here, and I would have just straight away did it from outside, like abroad. So I would say just come here, and for your IELTS preparation and everything, they'll guide you entirely through that. You don't need to worry about anything. Like I would say this place is just like, for 1,000 solution, this is just one place you can come, and just everything will be sorted.
Thank you. Thank you, Ananya.
Thank you so much for having me here.
And thank you.